What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome to DC Unchained. This is a brand new ARPG style hero collector that is shaping up to be one of the best DC games on mobile, if not one of the better superhero games on mobile. And I think that's some really strong company to be in, considering a lot of those games have been out for years, and this game is only in closed beta. So it's off to a pretty strong start. Extremely impressive graphics, strong presentation value, good production value, good quality of life features. I'm impressed with what the game has shown so far, so allow me to show you what I've seen. So we're gonna start off with combat, and I'm also gonna show you the upgrade system in this game as well. So all of my hero collector veterans that watch this channel, stay tuned for that part because it's slightly different than most hero collectors that are on the market. So first things first, let me show you battle. I don't have this unlocked just yet. The beta lasts for 7 days, so I will show you as much of the game as I possibly can, but the game will be wiped, so do keep that in mind. So there's a competitive, there's a quick play, and there's an AI battle. I'll show you that all in a future video, but that does look to be PvP related. And then you have your story mode and then your co-op modes. So you have story, which is separated from hero and villain. So very similar to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. There's a team training mode, simulation combat. There's a special mission. Basically, this is a limited entry event where you can go in here and get items. In this instance, it's stamina. So you fight Cyborg to get stamina. Pretty straightforward. Time attack and vision quest. Like I said, I'll show you all of these things once I unlock them. For combat in this video, we're gonna go to the Unchained mode. This is a mode where you go and get EXP, comic books, as well as upgrade items for your character. So let's show you this first. Now, it's time to throw a little bit of shade at some other games that are on the market. I'm not gonna say any names, but this is a co-op mode where you can group up with people using an LFR type system where people just kind of queue up and join your party. However, you can also invite your guild or your friends as well to join you in co-op right off the bat already. So pretty strong start. So here we go, very quick queue right now, even in beta, which is pretty impressive. You definitely want to do these in co-op. You can do them by yourself, but you actually get more rewards the more people you bring with you. So it's more beneficial to your stamina versus reward ratio to always do these in co-op for better rewards. So wait until you see the graphics on this one. I think this is probably one of the better games when it comes to superhero games that really nail the comic look ever since Avengers Alliance 2 shut down. That was like the last one I thought did comic style very well. And this is actually one of the longer load times. I think it had to be because of the whoever these people are. The load times are never that long, so don't think that the load times are super long like that. So here's my character. I'm using Supergirl. Yeah, someone's laggy. Of course, it's set up just like an ARPG on mobile. You have your basic attack right here. You also have your super attacks on these buttons. You can, at any time, switch to your other character. So here's Flash, who is super impressive. Wait until you see this guy's attacks. It is insane. That's just his basic attack, right? Just his basic attack. He's just running around like a madman. So very, very cool. And then I can also switch to Wonder Woman whenever she's ready. There might, hold on, I'm sorry. There's like a little cooldown there that I didn't pay attention to. Yeah, someone's lagging hardcore. They're just ruining the game for us. There we go. Someone's lagging really bad. Easy enough. Yeah, it was supposed to be 3 of us here, but as you can see, it's just me and this guy, DC Comics, which is such a creative name. Good job, buddy. And here we go. Here's Wonder Woman comes down. Every character, when they are summoned, they have an attack that they can bring down with them as well. You can also change the camera to get a little bit closer if you choose to. And like I said, right now I'm just running this on auto because this is a co-op mission. So typically you'd run this, you know, just to kind of drain your stamina and get materials to upgrade your character. So right off the bat, I feel that this combat is way more impactful than Future Fight. I was never a fan of Future Fight, but I know that is a subjective opinion. I get it. Some people really do like Future Fight's combat. I just never did. It just didn't feel impactful. It didn't feel very visceral, if I can use that overused word. And it just felt very spastic. Like it was just kind of like all over the place. This game does not. It feels impactful and rooted. and not in a bad way, not rooted in like very stiff, but it just feels like, you're hitting people. And I really, really appreciate that. So that is the Unchained mode, and that's basically what combat looks like. Combat is going to look very similar in all the other modes, but like I said, they do have their different requirements. So, story mode, heroes and villains, and things like that. So more to come on all these missions. Like I said, I don't have them unlocked just yet. Leveling up your account in this game is actually a little slower than most games, which, I don't really have a problem with. We play these games for a long period of time. I don't really need to level up that fast. So let's go and take a look at the upgrade system here for the characters. Now, Supergirl looks weird to me, but we're not going to talk about that. I don't like her face in this game, but whatever. So here's Supergirl, and here's the person that I've been kind of concentrating on the most. Pretty straightforward things right here. Here's her strength, here's her level here. There are different skins that can be unlocked in the game as well. So you won't have separate characters, you'll have one character with multiple skins and costumes. So that's that. Here is a pretty straightforward system that you've seen pretty much in every hero collector, how you actually upgrade your character's level by using these XP capsules. There you go. Some of the game isn't fully translated, but this is a closed beta, so we'll give it a pass. Each one of your characters has a stamina bar. So this is very similar to Future Fight. So I can run Supergirl as much as I want until she runs out of stamina. At that point, I need to switch to another character, or I need to use some of those stamina capsules that I showed you before. So that's kind of what you choose. I like these systems because they force you to have a very diverse roster, and you're not always using the same characters, all day, all the time. That gets really, really boring. However, it's very tricky to manage those games because sometimes those games don't give you enough resources to use as many characters as they want you to. So they're gonna have to try to balance that as much as they possibly can. But I do like it on paper. The fact that you can't just use your most powerful people to go through everything. You have to switch it up. So that's that. Now, here are the skill systems here. So you have actives, which are very straightforward. These are the buttons you press. You have passives, and then you have unique skills, which I really like the way they did this because there are leader skills, which we've seen before in other games, and then there are team member skills as well. So a lot of games only have leadership skills, and that's it. This game also has a team member skill as well. So if she's not the leader, she still brings something to the party, which I think is a pretty neat feature as well. So let's jump over here to active skills, and I'll show you how you upgrade these. So let's say I want to upgrade Cold Breath here, right? I'll click upgrade, and this right here will say, I need 10 Supergirl cards in order to upgrade my Cold Breath. Now right there, all of my Hero Collector veterans are like, oh boy, I gotta go play in the gacha to get Supergirl cards for a chance to upgrade abilities. Don't you worry, guys. Hold the phone. So I have 7 Supergirl cards right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over here to the shop, and these are cash shop items, so I do want to make that clear. I'm gonna go over here and buy 10 silver card tickets. There you go. I got my 10 silver card tickets. I'm gonna go over here to my inbox, and we're gonna go ahead and open these up. Now, if you played Future Fight, this might look very similar. So I need 3 more Supergirl cards. Boom, I'm done. I don't have to worry about a gacha. I don't have to worry about RNG. I don't have to worry about any of that. I'm already done. I also want some Wonder Woman cards as well, and I used Flash, so there's some Flash cards. Boom, done. Just that simple. So now I can go right back, and I really wanted to show you guys this part of the game because I think this is very important. We know the game is gonna have combat, we know the game is gonna have events, we know the game is gonna have DC characters. All that stuff is a given. I think this is the important stuff that people really wanna kind of look at to see what the game is going to feel like to play long term. Is it going to stress you out? Are you going to go broke playing the game? That type of thing. So very, very simple. I'm going to upgrade Spinning Strike apparently. And there you go. Boom. Now the next one will cost me 20, which is to be expected. Of course, they go up more and more as you go up in level. So that's how you upgrade in this game. Now, the game does give lock boxes, but what I've seen, and keep in mind this is closed beta, I'm very, very new. When the game gives you one for free, it's a lock box and it's random. But if you go to the cash shop and buy it, it's a selector. So you can select it if you use cash shop. If it's just in the game and it's random, it's just random, right? Which I don't have a problem with. I love the fact that you can kind of zero in on characters that you want to upgrade. Also in the active ability system, there are also gear as well. Once again, I'll have to show you this in a separate video, but you can equip gear to each individual active skill, and these gears have different types of bonuses. So as you can see, slam stuns enemy, increases area of effect, and of course there's random stats as well. So you can choose what type of gear you have on each individual active ability to give yourself even more customization. So a lot of customization already, and there's still more. There's still more, and this is why I wanted to kind of show this video in this aspect. I promise I'll bring you more combat later, but this stuff is really interesting to me. So it uses a rune system that you see in a lot of hero collectors. You want to match the color with the actual upgrade rune. I'm just going to call them runes for right now. So this one right here gives you HP. So I want to make sure I get to level 20 and slot it into a blue slot so I can get extra power out of it. Now this is a pretty straightforward system. We've seen this in lots of different games. And of course I have this, this red one slotted in a red slot. Here you go, color matching effect, physical defense +5. So it always behooves you to make sure that you match them with the right color. And then of course I can upgrade them. Now this, you can see early on that this is going to be one of those things that basically turn into, you click upgrade and you come back in like 3 or 4 hours, maybe a couple of days. Right now it's pretty short, it's 30 seconds. I don't see the point in this. I think these are just a little like, why? Just let me upgrade it. I gave you the mats required. Why do I have to wait for this? And I'm talking all the way through it, as you guys can plainly see. Why do I have to wait this arbitrary amount of time to upgrade this gear? But we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. And there you go. So now it's upgraded. Let's see what the next one is. The next one's 1 minute. So I don't know how insane it's going to be, but do keep that in mind there. So that's that. And then let's skip tactic for a second. And then there are like comics. I think these are going to provide stats in some way, kind of like Future Fight. There's a lot of Future Fight inspiration in this game. I will not, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I think the combat is way better, so I'm already on board. Future Fight is one of the best superhero games on mobile. I just don't like the combat, so if it takes a lot of inspiration from that game and makes the combat better, I'm all for it. So that's that. And then tactics. This is very interesting. Now, I know a lot of people don't like autoplay in games. I don't mind it, and this makes it even more interesting for me. So, this is the AI tactic system. All right, so this is very interesting. So you have 5 slots here, right? In these slots, you can slot a specific tactic that your character will use when they are on AI mode, when they're on auto mode. So let's say, for example, every single time my AI, my autoplay Supergirl, approaches a boss, I want her to use a skin, which I don't know what that does, but there you go. That's a bad example. Every single time that my Supergirl fights a boss, she tags out to a member that has an advantageous elemental type. That is awesome. I've never seen a game do that before. How about this one? Every single time my Supergirl fights a boss, she will call out a supporter. Just like in Future Fight, you know how you can click a supporter character that comes in and fights for you for like 10 seconds? I can set up auto AI, an auto AI tactic, so that every time my Supergirl fights a boss, she automatically does it for me. What's the next one here? Use my, basically my ultimate only when there's a boss. So this is a way for you to make sure that you don't waste your most powerful abilities. Here's another one. When a boss makes an entrance, use a fully charged skill. Elite and boss are exactly the same, so we're gonna skip those. You have basic tactics. So tags a reserve member periodically. So this is really, really helpful for maximizing your damage because like I said earlier, every single time you tag out, your characters do like an entrance damage ability. So if you're not doing it with AI, you're losing a lot of DPS. This will remedy that. I'm really excited about this so far, guys. I don't know if you can tell. This will allow you to get the items that are on the ground. I don't know why the AI ignores the items on the ground, but there you go. This next one, always use fully charged skill. This one, always use your 2 and 3 together. So your AI will always use your ability 2 and 3 together. So you can make combos there. And here's another one, always use 1 and 2 together. Very interesting there. And then risk management, which I really, really like. The one that you get by default, when HP is low, tag to another member, whoever has the most HP. This one is when HP is low, use an HP potion. This is really cool. So when you discover an HP potion, the AI will tag out to whoever has the lowest HP, and then that member will take the HP potion. That is very interesting. I'm really impressed by this. Only use your ultimate ability when there are 5 or more enemies nearby. And then when there are 5 or more enemies nearby, call out your supporter. So this tactics page, like, it kind of blew my mind a little bit. I'm very impressed with this tactic setting. I know at the end of the day, play the game manually, FG, I get it. But when you don't want to play manually, this is a whole other game right here. That is super interesting. I love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. I've never seen a game like that. I've never seen a game on mobile do this. I've seen games on PC do it. I've never seen a game on mobile do it. So that is that. I'm starting to lose my voice, but we're gonna make it to the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you worry. So here is my team, and there's also families as well. So I don't know all of what the family does, but as you can see, there's the Bat family, there's the Wonder Woman family, there's the Superman family, there is the Aquaman family. I do not like Aquaman's face in this game at all. I did not mean to click on you. I don't like it. I don't like Superman or Supergirl's face in this either. Everyone else they nailed, but I don't think they did a very good job there. Here's the Flash family, Captain Cold looking freaking awesome. Very good job on Cyborg. And then you have the Green Lantern family. So basically, like I said, I don't know the full extent of what all of this will provide in the future, but right now, basically you can collect tokens that are family tokens. And I think I have one right here. So here's a good example. So everybody from the Flash family, if I collect these Flash tokens, once I have enough, I can click upgrade. So this will basically, HP potion recovers more, basically. So there you go. So now my Flash family is level 1. Now, as I collect those tokens, I can continue to make this Flash family more and more powerful over time. So that's basically that there. And there's required strength too. So once this family gets to 2,500 strength, I can level it up again. I just can't level it up willy-nilly. They have to combine, hit a strength level, which is an interesting, yeah, I think that's kind of interesting. It kind of forces you to upgrade all of the characters because it would be really hard for Flash to have all of this power by himself once you get to a certain level. So this will kind of force you to kind of venture out of your comfort zone. So that is that. And those are all the families that are currently in the game. Also, and I kind of glossed over this a little bit, but this is where we'll kind of end the video. To collect characters, the same exact card system. All you need is one card to unlock the character. So I have all of the characters in the game already. So that's already done. This is one of those games where it's more about upgrading the character, not trying to get the character. So I have all of the characters in the game right off the bat, that simple. And I think even when the game is live, it'll be pretty easy to get characters. That's not really the focal point of the game. The focal point of the game is to get more and more cards to make them more powerful. So that is that. I think I've covered quite a bit in this video. Like I said, I apologize, I'm losing my voice just a little bit, and there's a lot of excitement with me in this game, so I apologize for that. But that will do it for this video. This is DC Unchained. It is in closed beta until the 17th, so I will continue to try to bring you as many videos as I possibly can until the beta is closed. And then we'll be looking forward to this game coming out in global. I rarely say that I'm going to cover a game for sure, but there's a really strong chance I'm going to cover this game. Very strong chance. Pay no attention to the artifacting in the background. It's a beta. But here's a costume for Wonder Woman already in the game. Flash has a costume as well, already in the game. I'm not a DC expert. I'm more of a Marvel guy, so I don't know if this is canon. Sure, whatever. Looks awesome. I'll take it. So that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DC Unchained. My name is FG3000. Don't forget to leave all of your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this game. I think it's shaping up to be a pretty solid effort, but let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next video. Later.